Hey guys, it's the guy here, doing a Sealed Swiss, a premier event Sealed Swiss, the top 8 ones. So we're gonna start by sorting by rarity. Fortunately, no mythics. There's a Descendants path, which can be like if you get enough humans, it can be pretty good. Cathard's Crusade is ridiculous. Terminus is awesome. Revenge is awesome. Cavern possibly playable, but it's worth money, so hey, we'll take it. Alchemist Refuge, yeah. Alright, so let's go back to color. I like keeping lands up here just to not throw off my number of cards count. Alright, so we have Double Righteous Blow, Valiant, Angelic Wall. I really like Pilgrim. It's just, it's like a super child of night. If you have any other creature, the other creature gets lifelink too. Hey, whatever. I think Call to Serve is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's playable. So white's looking pretty good. It doesn't have any of the high drop angels. Gate guards can be playable, but I'd rather not. So let's move on to blue. These cards are just terrible. We have Wingcrafter. Spectral Prison's okay. Lookout's ridiculous. Alchemist is okay. Double Latch Seeker to go with the Tandem Seeker, or Tandem Lookout. It's pretty good. Shieldmate's fine. Double Mistraven and Into the Void. Okay, so blue. It's not very deep, but it's got some good cards. And let's look into black. Human Frailty is actually amazing. Every deck is going to have at least a few humans, and a lot of the humans are pretty damn good. So triple Butcher Ghoul, it's kind of the basis of most black decks is Butcher Ghoul. So Crypt Creeper, I think Necrobite's a little underrated right now. It's actually a solid trick / removal. Driver, Executioner, Twins, and Grave Exchange. So again, it's got a couple of good cards, not really that deep. So something to keep an eye on. Alright, so we have Guise of Fire, which is kind of like Ghoul Flesh, only red. Pillar of Flame. Don't really like Vigilante. I've seen some people play it. Thunderbolt's main deck card. Plummet would be too. Just because. Okay, I'm not sure about 3, but it does have the side effect of bolting their face. So Malcontents also works well with Lookout. You make sure you pair them first, and then it cycles when it comes into play. So there's some good stuff in here too. Again, nothing that's jumping out at me. I really like green, so I'm hoping that we get some of the good stuff here, especially with a Revenge already. Alright, Timberland Guide, Nightshade Peddler's fine. Grounded is not. Sheltering Word is mediocre. Natural End is definitely sideboardable. Occasionally it's main deckable, but yeah. So we have a Wolfair, a Nettle Swine. Blessings is actually awesome. Geist Trappers is okay. Geist is just a big dude, so we didn't get any. Did we get any decent Soul Bond? I guess we got the Tandem Lookout and the Near Heath Pilgrim. That's about it. Ugh, that sucks. Good Soul Bond is really important to doing well, I think. Just either that or having a shit ton of removal, which I have neither, unfortunately. I just don't think the black is gonna make it. Like triple Butcher Ghoul, but no synergies to go with Butcher Ghouls. Like I guess we have Driver of the Dead, but still no like Bone Splinters, no stuff like that. So I think we can go ahead and cut the black. I think we're definitely with Terminus and Cathar's Crusade, both of which are ridiculous. I think we're going to be playing white, especially with double Righteous Blow. I don't really want to play this Call to Serve or the gate cards, but the rest of the cards, maybe one of the Angelic Walls can go, but yeah. Alright, so let's look at what's really pulling us into the other colors. So we have 12 white cards. We also have an Angelic Armaments, Bladed Bracers, and an Arstead Scrapper in case we need to go that way. What's really pulling us into these colors? Double Mist Raven, Tandem Lookout, Double Latch Seeker. Those are good reasons to go into blue. Red, we have Thunderous Wrath, Heirs, Pillar of Flame. Fortunately, we didn't get any of the good stuff. I guess Cathar's Crusade is a good thing to go with Thatcher Revolt, but you have to have the combo. And then green, obviously Avenger, Revenge. I think even Descendants Path is looking solid because we have 1, 2, 3 humans right there. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. So Descendants Path is not looking very good. Timberland Guide's actually really good. I don't think it's quite as good as Wandering Wolf, but they work really well in tandem. Okay, so I mean, I'm looking at blue. I really like this Revenge of the Hunted though. Like that, and then the red is okay as well. Doesn't have the great synergies that you want. I guess Thatcher Revolt also works well with Havenville Vampire. Red also gives us the most removal. Thor. Hey buddy, what's up? Huh? Alright, like, Double Mist Raven is just kind of amazing though. Like if we go blue-white, it's gonna be blue-white tempo evasion with some end game here. If we go red, so let's go ahead and just put the decks together and look at them. Red definitely gives us the most removal. Alright, that's only 22, but we can toss like a gate cards or something in there. Or I guess a Ghostly Flicker with double Mist Raven, Crusade, Shield Mate. Ghostly Flicker giving something hexproof at instant speed is solid. Moving a Spectral Prison. Oh, you can't target enchantments. Never mind. Flickering an Emancipation Angel before a Terminus. Alright, so I do like this. It's got some good early drops. Good card advantage. Some defensive dudes. And a good bit of evasion as well. Problem is, I'm gonna have issues dealing with big green dudes and like Druids familiars. I guess Mist Raven helps with that. Just gotta play the the tempo game. Alright, so let's look at other colors here. If we go white, red. I'm curious what everyone thinks about Dangerous Wager. It's a good top deck at the end of the game, but basically any other time, you really don't want it. Unless you have a bunch of lands in hand. Alright, so that's 23 too. It actually has a fairly decent curve, but it's still just got the two attackable 2-drops. Malcontents, Lightning Prowess, Thatcher Revolt. It's only got 11 creatures though, which is pretty low. I mean, it's actually extremely low for this format. I guess I could run Vigilante over like one of the Thunderbolts or the Angelic Wall. Yeah, it's got 9 creatures that can attack. Ugh. I don't think we can do that. Just too weak. We don't have enough. We don't have any fixing. We don't have any Borderland Rangers, any Abundant Growth. Both of which are nearly auto plays if you're playing green. So just, I mean, it's solid, but I just don't think it's good enough. I think the blue is definitely better. And the green is thinner, but we have other cards we could play. Again, it's got a low amount of creatures, but we could toss in the Spectral Gate cards and like a Geist Trappers to buff that up and put up our higher drops. Fortunately, we don't have it. Green. When you're green, you really want the Soul Bond, guys. It's just unfortunate we didn't get any. Like Blessings is really good here. Revenge is also really good. Terminus. Like having 2 Wrath effects, or I guess Plague Wind and a Wrath. Like this is actually comparable to Bonfire. I mean, a rare version of Bonfire, but still ridiculous nonetheless. Wolfear Avenger and Nightshade Peddlers are both really good. Especially if Nightshade Peddler can get big off Cathar's Crusade. Fortunately, I just don't see green happening, which is, again, really disappointing. I love this card. And green is probably my favorite color in the format, so I think we're going with the blue here, tossing that Ghostly Flicker. Let's look at the creature types, just to see if we... I mean, we can toss in the Cavern of Souls. We have a good number of humans. None of which are really that hard to cast, but the Cavern can help with... I guess it probably just be better as a blue source, because all of our mana isn't that hard to cast. Save this Emancipation Angel, but I think we're going to be leaning white anyway, so we'll probably go 9-8 in favor of white here. Let's just see what it says. Yeah, it agrees. Alright, so I think this is the deck we're going to go with. It seems solid. I think this Tandem Lookout is going to be really important. Spectral Prison, I guess, can help with the big green dudes, but so many flicker effects and stuff, and just even the fog gets rid of this. That's the worst feeling in the world, is having your illusion enchantment blown up by a fucking fog, and just punch you in the face. Alright, so yeah, we have how much evasion? We have double Mistraven. Alright, we have double Mistraven, Wingcrafter, double Latch Seeker, and Emancipation Angel. So that's 6-ish. Half of my creatures have evasion to go with the Cathar's Crusade. So yeah, we'll run this, and I guess we'll see you round 1.